Lovely. Brennan, obviously it's been a long season so far. We're only in the middle of February. How is the fitness and the fatigue?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, there's loads of games been going on, but I think it's going to be tough for everyone. But I think the boys have done well so far, trying to stay as fresh as we can. Yeah, just everyone's trying to do the best they can.
And as a young player, you must be benefiting as well from the amount of games you've had this year.
Yeah, definitely. That was definitely the main thing that I was after this season, playing loads of games, playing Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, just trying to get that experience of what it's properly like to play men's football. So yeah, I'm delighted to play this many games.
As much as you wanted, I guess, to go and test yourself at championship level, was there a little bit of relief as well that you wasn't recalled by Forest?
Yeah, I think so, because it was just the uncertainty about whether I was going to go straight back in the team. I think the manager made that quite obvious, that if I went back, I wouldn't obviously be 100% in the team, because I don't think he can promise anyone that. So I think me staying here was probably the best option for me, because I'm still playing loads of games.
And how have you found League One level?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been challenging at times. I think you come against complete opposite teams. Some weeks you go against some teams who like to play long, and then some teams you try and play as well. So I think it's good. Definitely helps your development, playing against different teams and dealing how to cope with it.
Last couple of matches, we've seen you in a central midfield role. Is that a position you've played as a youngster, or is this something new?
Yeah, I think it's something that I played as a youngster. I played quite a lot of positions growing up, but I think that was probably the biggest period before coming here. I played in that position, and before I used to play a bit higher up. So all of it's quite natural, but yeah, I'd say in midfield probably the most natural.
And have you found it quite an interesting time to be lining up in different positions for Lincoln this season?
Yeah, it has been challenging at times. I think from playing out wide to playing midfield, it comes with different things. I think obviously attacking, when you're playing out wide, you get the ball a lot higher up, but playing in midfield, you also have to kind of dictate the play. But I enjoy doing both, so yeah, it's all good.
I know some managers have been critical of some of the decisions that have been given for penalties when you've been fouled. Obviously, a lot of people will look at the stats and go, well, Lincoln's penalties mainly coming from Brennan Johnson being fouled. Do you think you're getting a bit of an unfair reputation just because you're winning a lot of penalties?
To be honest, I don't really look too much into that. I think some managers do get annoyed by it, but there's nothing. I don't try and cheat purposely. I'm just trying to play the game, and obviously sometimes I do it at quite a quick pace, so it tends to make people foul me. But yeah, I don't take too much interest into it.
Do you think that's a key part of being an attacking player, as well as creating goals? Actually, it's causing defenders problems.
Yeah, definitely. I think the manager tries to nail it into us attackers. As soon as we can get the ball out wide, try and get into the box as soon as you can, make them have to defend, because when you're outside the box, they might think they got it all sorted, but as soon as you get into the box, it's like they're on eggshells. So yeah, I think trying to get into the box keeps them on the toes.
After the midweek game, I think it was the first time I've really seen the manager be frustrated and angry at a performance in a long time. Was that the first time you'd seen it from him as well?
Yeah, I think over the amount of time that we were playing bad for, I think there's been times this season where he's been frustrated about 10 minutes or 20 minutes or maybe half an hour. But I think we all know that first half, mainly the first half, we were nowhere near good enough. And yeah, he let us know. So I don't think anybody have complaints about how we played.
And I guess that's part of being a footballer, isn't it? Getting a telling off from time to time.
Yeah, definitely. I think especially when you're doing as well as we are, I think we need it sometimes. I think on Tuesday we showed that we were a bit complacent, and yeah, definitely deserved it.
And what sort of feedback have you had from Forest and